Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a first impression review on the Silly Sponge. This is like the one that was trending everywhere on social media. Managed to get my hands on one and I asked on my Snapchat if you guys wanted to see a first impression review on it versus like the beauty blender, and you guys said yes. That's what I'm going to do today. I applied it half-half, so this on this side, this on this side, and yeah, if you guys are interested to know if it lives up to the hype or if it's better than a beauty blender, then keep watching. I'm going to be trying out the, I guess it's called the Silly Sponge, just the silicone sponge that was circulating around social media. Looks like a chicken fillet. And I'm going to do the Silly Sponge versus the Beauty Blender and see which one applies foundation better. Now, personally, I wasn't really into the hype when this came out. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, let me go get it. I was fortunate to be sent over some clothes to review, and I got to obviously choose what clothes I wanted from the company, things like that. And I also spotted this, and I was like, I'm gonna get one. Maybe it was like only a few dollars, really cheap. I'll put it in the description box. I got it from Zaful or Zaful, Z-A-F-U-L, and literally it's quite cheap. It was only like a few dollars, so I was like, why not check it out and see how it is. I picked the one that's tear shaped because I feel like this would be really good underneath the eyes. I also got these toothbrushes, so if you guys want to see another video like this one of me trying out these to apply foundation, comment down below and let me know that you guys want to see it, because I'll do that next, because I'll just wait until I try them. To prime my face today, I'm just going to use Scandinavia the makeup primer spray. I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Lumi Magic foundation. So strange, I haven't really seen many videos of people using this. Don't know what we're in for, really. It's interesting though. I didn't expect it to be like so solid. Like I can literally push my thumb into it. Sorry if my fingers are a bit stained. I have makeup all over them. I thought that it would be like quite a flimsy piece of silicone, but it's actually not. It holds its shape and you can actually use it to apply makeup. I think this one might be better at coverage. My skin doesn't look like it's streaky or patchy. So that's the side with the Silly Sponge. That's got nothing on it right now. But yeah, so if you can tell, it's literally got barely any products left on it. I'm also going to grab some LA Girl Pro Conceal in Pure Beige. Some concealer on underneath my eyes. It looks like it's blended okay. With the same amount. I'm just going to apply that onto my face. This feels a lot softer obviously because it's a sponge. It's easier to blend in as well. I kind of feel like I'm using less product of this though. Silly Sponge versus the Beauty Blender. Well, the Beauty Blender just kind of sinks into your skin and it helps blend it out, like the sponge will fit around the contours of your face. Whereas the Silly Sponge, the silicone one, doesn't do any work around this area unless you just have to move it. Whereas this, if you put it in here, it'll literally blend this whole area and everything around it because it's a sponge and it just fits into your skin like that. This silicone one is a lot harder to apply. Like by harder I mean like it doesn't really budge, like it's really a solid piece of silicone. It feels quite hard. In terms of soaking up the product, like I literally use a pump of foundation for each side of my face, and I still had quite a lot of product left over once I was done with the Beauty Blender, but I had the same amount of coverage, so I pretty much just applied a bit more. So I got kind of like 2 layers of coverage for this. With this, I think with like other foundations, like harder to blend foundations or ones that dry quite quickly might be harder to use with the Silly Sponge, whereas with your Beauty Blender, when you've got the added moisture because it's damp, it just makes it a little bit easier and gives you more time to blend before it starts to dry. That's why in between these two, I would still say that Beauty Blender is my favorite, but this was kind of fun to try out. Those are my final thoughts. That's what my face looks like after I put on the rest of my makeup. Like I said, there's literally like not much difference between the Silly Sponge and the Beauty Blender in terms of what the makeup looks like afterwards, but I do prefer Beauty Blender over the sponge just because it's just a lot better overall. Like it's a lot more comfortable to use. It fits around the contours of your face and it's not too harsh on your skin when you're like pouncing, you know? So Beauty Blender wins in my opinion. And that's about it. By the way, let me know if you guys want to see a similar situation with these toothbrushes. Do you guys want to see like a demo and a review? If so, leave that down in the comments. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I post new videos every week. Currently, I'm posting 3 times a week. So if you guys want to stay up to date with my uploads, then make sure you subscribe. And that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. I kind of just look like I have a little bob. Or one thing I cut my hair. If it lives up to the hype or if it's beauty. Ow! Careful, you might get a sponge in your eye like I did.